Adventures here with another package in the mail. Yes, I've done it again. Another large box of stuff from Japan, sent via sea throat. Actually took almost 3 months this time, this particular one. I can't remember a lot that's in here. I know there's some MSX games though, so this is why I have been concerned that this one hadn't shown up. So no new major systems or anything like that. I do, now opening the box, I remember why the box is so big. There aren't as many items in here as you think. So not one of those items. I'll get the large thing out first. And I have bid on one of a number of times, not bid very much. And box out of the way. Okay, causing an earthquake there. Now, how do I open this? I don't know whether people have noticed but I have actually picked up quite a few mech games. So I do actually like the genre. Although I suppose this particular one is more for flight, but it may actually be okay for the mech as well. And I do like the Sega Saturn. Now I've bid on one of these a number of times, and we're talking $5 to $10 here, so nothing that is going to break anybody's bank. Because the main thing is that it adds about $25 shipping onto any order, and it is a boxed 3-axis analog control, which is good for flight games. Now but it should also be good for the mech games as well, I believe. So the box is in alright condition. I actually come up on a reasonable regular basis, but because they are heavy and everything like that, I haven't wanted to pay too much for it, because I have to include the price of freight. Okay, so it comes in 2 parts. It's actually wrapped up in baggies inside. So we have, this obviously holds the whole thing together. It feels quite smooth. A couple of buttons and a dial here, analog dial here. And then obviously this allows it to plug into the other part of the controller. All of the internal cardboard is in here and everything like that. And then we have the second part, which have our other buttons, and it just allows you to see, that's clever. I believe it can be set up for left and right handed people too, so I'm not going to clip it together at the moment, so it sits together like that, and then you have the buttons at your fingertips while you play the games. So it's worth a try. I'll have to see whether, and there's lots of buttons to do fire rates and things like that on all the different buttons, and it's just a different configuration that might make those games more fun. Afterburner would probably be a good one. I'll have to see. I do actually have the Sega Ages collection. I'm going to have to give that a go. Probably for arcade games or with the need analog controls, that's probably the best thing. So that, as you can tell, took up a lot of space in the box. Right, so my memory is very loose on what the other items are in here. There are a few. I know I'll once again let things spin out for a while until you have to, otherwise the the freight, you're getting a couple of items and you're paying more freight than you are for actual items. Right. I believe fighting game. This is a fighting game for the Saturn. Okay, it's Hokuto no Ken. Now, why Fist of the North Star popped into my brain. That could be completely wrong. And I know I'm not that much into fighting games, but I thought I'd give it a try. So I can't remember how much I paid for it. Right, it's in this double case. It's only got the one disc. There's a large menu in the middle though, that might be why. And there's a little registration card. So be interesting to have a play and see what it's like. Well, here's another one that's... This is another one of the Parodius games. So it says this whole bundle here is all Sega Saturn. I'm not sure of the English name of this one. All I know is it's another one of the Parodius games that I don't have. Love the Parodius games. They're really good fun games. Nice and colourful, and the Saturn versions are just the colours are gorgeous. Show that front cover again. It's a really good cover. It's in really good condition. Cut little tiny cracks in the back of the case there. That won't hurt. No spine card or anything, but look, even the disc has nice printed art on it as well. Really looking forward to playing that one. Now, caveat with this video, I am not going to do a gameplay on every game that is in here. I will do the ones that interest me the most, because otherwise I'll never get the video out, especially at this time of the year. So next game is another game in an ongoing collection of a particular title across multiple systems, and it is Lode Runner Extra, and I do believe it's my first Lode Runner game for the Saturn. I'm not 100% sure whether I have the other one. I'd have to check. See, getting grey in my old age, but it looks like it's Lode Runner with lots of colourful pretty backgrounds and obviously lots more stages, so not that much interesting inside the case. We'll put that on the maybe have a play pile. Parodius is on the definite play pile. Right, next, a game that should be familiar to a lot of people. Sorry, these dratted stickers. It's got a bit of old sticker on the front. So it's a copy of Command & Conquer. I'm sure this was really cheap. The Command & Conquer series is actually one of my favourite series from back in the day. I have pretty much every single Command & Conquer game and all of the sequels on PC, because I'm really big into real-time strategy games. StarCraft is obviously my favourite nowadays, but I also really like the Command & Conquer games. So I thought it'd be interesting to see what this game would be like on the Saturn. And actually, I don't have a Saturn mouse, but I'm just thinking that actually the analog controller I just got may actually work quite well for this. Worth a try. Now, I don't know why it's in a double case, probably once again because of instructions. It's more like the Australian ones, we're getting more games for the PlayStation, getting more games in there. Alright, there is actually 2 discs in this case. So, Nod, and that one is, of course, GDI. So you put in the appropriate disc. So it's like the, I think the PC game had 2 CDs as well. So really cool. We'll have a quick look if we get time. I think some other games. Now, this next game I'm at a complete loss. It's got somebody's creative writing on the back of it. It is on CD case though, so it'll be interesting to see. I think this is a really funky platformer. I wasn't sure at first when I saw it. I don't think it cost very much, and you can see how somebody's written Sega on the back there in pen, which is not going to help you guys seeing what the game is about. The screenshots are very inconclusive, but it looks very platform game like Rayman, or even like the Pitfall game that I got for the Jaguar recently. And I believe I vaguely remember seeing a gameplay of this by somebody, or maybe a little bit of gameplay, and that's why I noticed it. So we'll definitely be giving that one a go because I know nothing about it. A couple of cheapy additions to the Japanese GameCube collection. We have Soul Calibur 2, You hear lots of things about the Soul Calibur games from people. I've never actually played one, so this might be a good one to have a go at. It's in pretty decent condition for only a couple of dollars. Nice big characters too by the looks of it. And probably a game I won't be playing. I would probably, I probably only paid $1 or $2 for this. And I mean, like, you see copies of this every day pop up, and it's Animal Crossing. Probably quite unplayable unless you know how to read Japanese text. Could always give it a go, and if it works out, I'm sure my daughter would like to, or one of my daughters would like to play that one. Right, sorry for the slight jump cut. I thought it was a good idea to get everything out of the box so that I'm not constantly landing out of frame. And you guys don't really want to sit here while I reach over and grab things out of the box. Okay, now we're flipping to a system that I haven't had any games for ages, but I suppose it's branching out the collection, and it's sort of looking for those. I mean, I still like collecting RPGs. This may be playable, although I do need to get one of my Game Gears working. I have 3 and they all have different issues. So we've got 2 GameCube games here. I'm not 100% sure of the name though, but it's a RPG. It's boxed and complete. And once again, only cheapies. Looks quite interesting from the screenshots. We have another one. Take the stickers off. Eternal Legend, this one's called. Slightly more Disney cover. Looks very interesting. So that's all boxed complete. Looks very Zelda-like, that one. So will be cool to have a go at that. Next, flip it. We're going to flip systems a few times here. Okay, now these sort of do give away a system I may have bought again, but I don't have yet. And they are boxed Neo Geo Pocket games. I think this is a Capcom, some sort of Capcom collection. I can't stick it. Is the sticker on the outside? No, it's on the inside, behind the plastic. Sorry, hide some of the screenshots. It's like a Capcom mini games collection. Nothing to do with the arcade games. They're more yeah, different sort of games. So neither of these 2 titles I've got here were very expensive at all. This is an SNK versus Capcom little game collection. These are almost identical screenshots on the other side, but the boxes are different colours. So very, very interesting. Well, I won't be able to do gameplays or have a look at those until I get the system back. What I did is I got the system from a different place. I'm not sure when that's going to arrive. And then I started looking for games and put in a couple of cheeky bids, and obviously they were games nobody else is interested in. They may be shelf fodder, and I'm not going for set collections here or anything like that. I just wanted a couple of games to play and try out, so we shall have to wait and see. Alright, this is what happens when you buy items from a particular source all the time because it's cost effective, and then the prices get too expensive. You start looking around at different systems. I'm still amazed that I got this in this condition. I probably would have been happy to get this loose. I really like the series, but it's Poppin' Twinbee, but it's the Twinbee 3, which is, I think, it's an adventure game based on the Twinbee universe. Now, I don't know how playable it will be, but it'll be interesting trying out. Those graphics look really, really good, and that's in pretty good condition. I mean, there's a little mark on the front of the box. let's have a look inside this one. I don't know, I can't remember how complete they are and things. And I really don't have a lot of Super Famicom or even Super Nintendo games itself. We've got the manual. We have the cartridge, and it's not yellowed or anything. Now, it depends on the copy protection on how I go playing this, but yeah, it's got some decision tree things in there. I might be able to work that one out. We'll have to see how we go. Now, and the next game is a game that many people will be surprised that I've never actually physically played. When I mentioned this in a video, and a couple of people said, are you kidding? And I said, nope, I have never played this version. The very first version I played was for the Nintendo 64. So, I finally have Super Mario Kart. And the copy is in, it's almost like I have freshly unwrapped this from plastic. That box is perfect. That would have to be one of the best boxes in almost my entire collection. It does have one of their nice stickers on the top there. Very carefully remove that. Let's see what's inside. Yep, we have a manual. It looks brand new other than having a slight fold from sitting around the cartridge. We even have a little control chart and a you know, how to not electrocute yourself flyer. And then we have the cartridge itself. Now the front's really good, the back's a little yellowy and there's a little bit of writing on there, but I do believe that will keep me happy. I don't think I really need to do a gameplay of Super Mario Kart. I mean, I will have a game most certainly, because that's why I got this, because I want to have a play, but I'll only put it in if there's time in the video. Alright, one more system flip. Now, I got these two because, in general, I'm collecting Rockman games. I got one of these others and probably got these around the same time, but they came in different shipments, so I didn't really know what they were like. I've had a bit of a go at playing the other one that I have, which I believe is number 5, maybe? I don't know, but I know I don't have any duplicates, but this is Rockman Advanced, so the Game Boy Advance games. Once again, got them for probably about $4 or $5, and that was number 4, and that's number 6. So they're really just to have, you know, a bit of a Rockman collection of various styles, because I do have a few Rockman games now for the Famicom and everything like that. So it's a bit of a Japanese collection. And I said I have started playing one of them. I might maybe trying one of the earlier ones, so this number 4 one, and see how I go. But no, they're all in pretty good condition. Alright, now we go on to, I do believe we have games for one system left, and they're all for the MSX. It's not a huge number of games. Right, so this is another one of the Namcot titles that I didn't have, and it's actually Galaga. Sticker off the back. As you can see, it has a reasonable facsimile to the arcade game, and I have actually played this one, and it also, you know, it plays very close to the arcade, just like most of the Namcot titles for the MSX are actually very impressive in how closely they play to the arcade game. I'm sure it's obviously, you know, screen ratio is not going to be quite right, and the speed mightn't be the same as the arcade game, but it's a very good home experience. This copy's in really good condition. I mean, the box is a little sorry, but the cartridge itself is in really, really good condition. And you see, especially see these stickers were attached by the person when they bought them, so they have a tendency to peel off. and we do actually have a little manual. It's not perfect, it's a little tatty where it's been sitting on the top of the box. So very, very cool. So we'll definitely be playing that one, of course. Whoever said I had a bias for MSX, they'd be very right. Okay, a couple more to go. Okay, we have, now this is another game I've seen around a few times, and I actually have this game as a, is it a Pixel Boy or is it a, but it's a Coleco, no, it's a ColecoVision homebrew port of Mr. Chin for the MSX. So this is for the MSX, this is the MSX original. We have to go around spinning plates and keeping the plates spinning by moving in between them while people attack you from the sides. It's actually a good fun game, and this is complete. So it comes in a fold open box like that, and so this is an ASCII Corporation game. So these are the people that sent me a letter back in the day. I don't think the manual's in there though. No, there's nothing behind there. That's alright. Otherwise the copy's in really good condition. There's my phone interrupters with my post. Okay, next we have no, I'm going to be lost. It's another ASCII Corporation thing. Pairs. Well, it's actually got a thing on the screen saying pairs, so I reckon it's called Pairs. And it's some sort of memory matching game, probably mixed with a bit of action. No manual on this one either. And the cartridge is very exciting. Unless you know your kanji, it would be hard to pick out and work out which one it is, but I've never seen those ones before, so I definitely don't have this one. So, be an interesting little game to have a try of. Now, we have, I've had a couple more, there are a couple more still. And packaged up very well. Very rattly. I definitely won't be sure to bubble wrap when I finish this. Right, so it's another game to add to my MSX RPG collection, and I usually bid on most of these, but I don't go crazy because I know I'm not going to be able to play them, but I collect them for the cover and the art that comes with them. This one sounds like a disc one, so it's Arcus, and so it's from Wolf Team, and it's an MSX2 game. I mean, it's going to be disc based, it has to be MSX2 at least. There's some very nice screenshots on the back. Okay. Yeah, discs have gone everywhere inside. So I'd actually say, unfortunately, that we're missing a manual, which is a pity because it's one of the things I like about these. So we have a flyer and a couple of little redemption sheets, and in here we have, in a hard case, the disc and a depression. So I'd say we're missing the manual. Oh well, 1, 2, 3, and there seems to be space for 4 discs as well. So we may have to, we mightn't have one that we can play anyway, so I'll have to check out try and find a picture of another one and try and work that one out. I'll put that one down there in the to be worked out pile. Now, what do we have next? We have, so, down to our last two. I'm saving the one that I paid more money for out of this lot for last. saw this one, I believe I paid a little bit more than the other RPG for this one, but mainly because it's a title by Square for the MSX, and it's called King Knight, and it comes in a special slip case as well. I have no idea what the game is about. It could actually be, it could be an RPG, it could be a strategy type game, but I have never seen it before. Let's have a look inside. And we've got a bit of English there, so it folds open sideways like that. That's a cartridge, quite a nice, attractive cartridge. So we'll definitely be able to give it some base MSX. It's got a story there, a couple of characters, move things around with a joystick. And they've got pictures of the world as well. Never know, this one might be, there's dungeons and things, this might be playable, you know. There's item libraries and it describes them and it's got English words for them. This is looking good. I reckon we can definitely sneak in a gameplay for that one. But I just saw it made by Square, and I you know, only recently discovered that the Final Fantasy came out on the MSX as well. So although the last copy I went for like $500 or something stupid, and I'm never paying anywhere near that for a game. I think I might have paid $20 or something like that for this. So, right, now for our final game, and it is a sequel to an MSX game that I played back in the day when we very first got the MSX, and I didn't know about this game until recent times. I mean, I've known about it for a little while, but we're talking, you know, modern collecting history, not old. And I never knew there was a sequel. And for a little while there I wasn't 100% sure whether this was the sequel or the original one, because I don't have the original one boxed. And I know what the, you know, the European cover looks like, but not the Japanese cover. So, I now have the second one, and it is Penguin Adventure, which is the sequel to Antarctic Adventure, which was the first one. So basically the original game, you're a penguin, very nice arcade game, arcade type game, running along, jumping over things and making it to each stage. And this one looks like it's got a lot more interesting levels. I love it how it says you made it, but this adventure is not over yet. So I have never played this because it's probably been in the list of things, and I just thought it was the Japanese name for the other game. Didn't realise it was a sequel. So really looking forward to that one. Let's have a look inside. Okay, so we have a manual is a little tatty. It's come apart basically. So there's the middle part of the manual. Yeah, and there's our front page. I might be able to recreate that a little bit. Cartridge is in really good condition. Most looking forward to playing that one. So we'll give it a good go. Alright. So that is the end of the box. Now, as I said, I am not going to do gameplays of every single game here, or be here for a very long time. As it is, I've probably sat here waffling and unpacking this video for far too long. So, without further ado, let's go play some games. Here we go with the platform game. I don't have the name in front of me, unfortunately. This is the second time I'm recording this because I got interrupted. So it is sort of the second time I played it, so I do know the controls a little bit, but I still don't know much about the game because I didn't get very far. It's a very colourful game. So on this large character here, I can push up and then blow enemies away. Whistle, jump, and punch. Oh, and jump on the distance as well. Just getting used to the controls, which is a little strange. And you bash creatures, and then they turn into crystals. You don't seem to need to have to collect the crystals. Time it right, and you can get multiple. So, right. Oops. I think this is sort of like the trainer section. It's showing you. That's a piece of fruit. Cutscene. Freed the birdie. Okay, now we've got the bird as a companion. Not sure what we're supposed to do with that. It's definitely a very different. Oops. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with the bird yet. Ooh, look out. So that means we're running out of life. What's this do? So, it seems to have a lot to it, but I still wouldn't have a clue what's going on. But it looks very, very, very interesting. I just probably need to stick with it a bit more and give it a bit more of a go. We'll just wait for this little cutscene bit to finish so we can see the next section and then we better move on to the next game. So here we go, we're inside a cave now. Drawing me in more. I want to find out more about it. So anyway, quite an interesting game, an interesting pickup for not very much money. So alright, let's try our next game. So here we go, we have our Parodius game. I'll skip the intro because I do have a few things to get through. So, Forever With Me. I don't think I've ever played this one before.
Jikkyou! Oshaberi Parodius! 張り切っていってみよう!
Go a normal game.
メニューだよ!
Probably a bit character.
誰にしようかな。
Let's go with Twin B for once.
どっちでやろうかな。
Shock B, Missile B, okay, and power up. We've got to select our power ups.
パンパカパーン。全国の女子高生の皆さん、お待たせしました。実況のタコだよ。張り切っていってみよう。素晴らしいテクニックだよ。ナイスですね。
Yes, it's got auto power ups.
いいよ。下からやってきました。ナイスですね。あら、来るなってば。それもうちょっと。嬉しい
Quite
ね。
like King Moss.
おや、おいしい。うまい。どっかに妖精さんがいるよ。
Oops, I'm against the side.
申し訳ない。
Deary me. Just turn my own personal volume down.
今度は頑張ってね。爆弾なのよ。いやー、懐かしいな。いいね。懐かしいね。おいしい。ノリノリだね。えたー、ぎっくり腰になっちゃったよ。あら、入っちゃったよ。さあ、ワンナップしました。怖いよ。
I know the DJ goes throws his. Ah,
でも申し訳ない。
it's the bullet. Well, this is quite different to the other Parodius games, which is excellent.
今度は頑張ってね。
I could actually wonder why there were so many
爆弾なのよ。
Parodius games.
あら、いやー、懐かしいな。
What's that?
おいしい。
Ah,
ノリノリだね。
oh dear, I've done it bad. Oh, we've still got lives left.
ラストチャンス。爆弾なのよ。青カプセル出ました。ダメだこりゃ。
What have I done? I think I've died. Let's keep going.
今度は頑張ってね。爆弾なのよ。お、いやー、懐かしいな。やるね。おいしい。ノリノリだね。あ、ベルだよ。えたー、ぎっくり腰になっちゃったよ。見ていれ。
Guys, the speaker's throwing the stuff over. I'm putting up excuses now, aren't I?
今度は頑張ってね。
Obviously, out of practice. Oh, God.
爆弾なのよ。やるね。おいしい。流すね。ノリノリだね。えたー、ぎっくり腰になっちゃったよ。あ、もうパーフェクトだよ。
How many times you have to hit him?
ラストチャン
Just
ス。
to get it further.
爆弾なのよ。
Doing that. Ah, dear. Having one of those days. I'm going to have one more go because this is. I'm just playing like rubbish.
今度は頑張ってね。 あら、おいしい。おや、ノリノリだね。だー、ぎっくり腰になっちゃったよ。これでおいしまし。うまい。狭いよ。
Side shot now, and I could get some of that
怖いよ。
birds down there.
やるね。憎いね。泣かすね。
We believe we've made it through a section.
やんの許して。この先の展開が楽しみです。もう完璧だわ。ああ、もうパーフェクトだ。
Time to get the ring and bells.
ナイスキャッチ。ルーレットスタート。ほほう。早く止めんか。激しい攻撃です。リンリンリリンと。なるほど。ラッキー。おや、後ろから来てるよ。半分いけず。ナイスキャッチ。うまい。まもなくボスです。
Right.
カバカバー
That big disco ball. I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to be doing.
真ん中を狙って
Yeah, I have no idea to shoot that.
だー。危ない。危ない。うおー。何？顔が弱点だよ。激しい攻撃です。来るなってば。危ない。ダメだこりゃ。
Alright, excellent game. Quite different to the other Parodius games, so I will be playing it some more. Excellent. Alright, let's go with the MSX games. Oh, so here we go with Galaga on MSX. Startup music. Can't promise I'll be only good at it. We have our little intro things. I mean, it's obviously it's not as colourful. It's the first thing you notice, but we do have variety in the colours of the enemies. Suppose you have the different types and things. They're not just a different shape, they're also different colours. The only trouble is you do have quite a cramped vertically play field. So I'm trying to get the here it comes. So let's see if this is going to be a good or bad thing. I have not played this game for ages, so hey, that's the way to do it. But I don't know how I'm going to go on the cramped playfield. pretty impressive at how good Namco converted the titles to their sound systems, especially the MSX. Oh, missed the last one. Almost got a perfect score. Alright, see how much further I get. Oh, I'm doing real bad now. Should we do a capture? Probably. Helps if you hit. Well, now we just have to survive. Right. I've made it to stage 5. Special enemy that turns into multiple enemies. I don't know when you get the next life. I would absolutely love this game. This actually plays quite a reasonable speed. Yeah, I'm not going to do very well on this changing stage. We've only got one. Got some bonuses. So as you can see, it's quite a respectable version of Galaga. Stage 8. Ooh. Uh, 61,360. Not bad considering I haven't played it for a while. That's, as you can see, quite an impressive version of Galaga for the MSX. Once again, a game I would have absolutely loved back in the day, and very happy to have a complete copy in my collection now. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, so here we go with Pairs. Quite a nice intro tune. Now, I don't know what I'm doing, so how many players? 1, 2. Keyboard. Big button player 1. So I'll take what we're playing against the computer. better 2 players. Not sure I'm remembering off very good at the moment, am I? So you find the old one out and match it to the other one. And then off we go, and then we have more creatures. Okay. Intelligent as to where I am. What was that? Was that? Well, that's not a bad little fun little game. Be interesting to play at 2 players as well, so not bad for actually quite a cheap one too. Alright, let's try our next game. Alright, so here we go with Mr. Chin, which I have for the Galaga. Didn't know you could play at 2 players actually. So when we get into it, right, so you get a plate, and you put it spinning. Okay, look out for the person looking in from the side. What you've got to do is keep an eye on the plates and speed them up again if they start to slow down. So there we go. No. And you've got to make it, I mean you basically have to make it to the top of the screen. Yeah, I've got a plate wobbling down there, so I need to get down there. And another one there. One up there. Oh, I forgot that came down. So I'm not sure where it pushes me back to now. Okay, so it at least puts all your plates back. Let's see if I can at least try and finish one level here. No, there's a duck as well, isn't there? Ah, dear. Can't do a little motor practice, can you? Do this while keeping an eye out for multiple levels of plates that need to be respun. Oh my god, I'm in trouble now. Crikey, she's not letting up, is she? Make it. Ah, I did it. As you can see, it's not easy. It's not easy, definitely not easy. And then you go again, and it gets a little bit harder. So, an excellent little game. The Coleco version, that's basically just straight port of this, is pretty much identical and just as much fun. So, excellent addition to get into the collection. Right, let's try our next game. Right, so here we go with King Knight by Square. Once again, I have not played or seen this, so I have no idea what I'm doing. So, title screen, some characters. Unbelievably. Some simplistic in a way, it's a shoot 'em up. Some hit points. Can't shoot everything in this one. Oop, watering dragon got me. points. Everyone's very still. And then we go out. That was a dungeon. Well, it's definitely quite a different idea for a well, this is a complete surprise. Okay, I'm going to start to get packages completely blocked. Oh, no. So its graphics might be a little primitive, but it actually has some interesting concepts going on. So people that don't want to hit the down arrows because they will be down hit points. Oh, and then I'm dead, I think. Whoa! That was quite a surprise. Oh, you get more lives. At what type of game that was. So, yeah, interesting. I'm going to have to find out some more about this game. Alright, one more game we'll play in this particular set of playthroughs. As I said, I'm not playing every game I'm picking up anymore because it takes too much time. So, we have our Penguin Adventure to finish up. Right, and here we go with Penguin Adventure. I'm quite interested to see what this is like. I mean, I used to absolutely love Antarctic Adventure back in the day. One of the first games I played for the MSX. So 996 for this one. Oh, and we can select levels. So, never played this one. Right, so we'll put our normal. So we're going to speed up and slow down. Do our normal dodging fish and jumping things. Oops, oh, we get the heart. Wait a minute. Right, so you have to get to the end of each section. And you can catch the fish. Oh, so we catch the heart, and this is a floating cloud for a little while. Distance count up there shows how much distance we've got to go. Almost there. So this is our first base. What I always love about the Konami games is the intermission scenes and things they added in. obviously trying to reach the partner penguin. There's quite a few stages to go through. Now we're underground. Okay. Falling is better than just hitting the edge is better than falling in. Oh, I should have missed there. Fish catch. Oh goodness. So this is in difference to the original game where you only had the outdoor locations. It had a little bit of variety in them. This one obviously has the tunnel location over here and the outdoor ones. And I'm not sure whether there's more to it as you go through the stages, which I'm sure we'll find out. As long as I don't stuff up too badly. Now we seem to have a red section we're going towards now, which might be like a mini stage thing. Now we tune every section. Right. Now what do we got? So some visual speed boost. If you hit one of those things, you go back to the start. Right. Video. Oh, it got me. Distance 113. Oh no, it doesn't knock you back, but. We've actually made it. Oh no, what am I going to do now? Oh, I see. Right, I'm I'm supposed to jump on the blue things and put them in, and then hopefully it'll crack and it'll fall into the ice. So I suppose not too bad for my very, very first game ever. Most definitely some excellent titles in this pickup. I hope the video hasn't gone too long, but there was just some excellent games that I needed to have a go of and show you all. Very, very pleased with getting them in the collection. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.